What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video, another weekly vlog. So this week is Valentine's Day week. We're making a thing out of it. I know people probably don't really care about Valentine's Day like that, but we are going to romanticize it. We're gonna take the time this week to pour into ourselves a little bit extra. I love holidays, and really any excuse to like celebrate something or I don't know, just hype something up, I'm all here for it. So even though I am single and I'm not like seeing anybody and I don't particularly have a Valentine, I still love Valentine's Day and I love to just do little cute things to have fun with it. There's a couple of things I probably will do in this week. I'm probably gonna stop by Trader Joe's at some point to pick up some flowers, maybe try out a new coffee shop, treat myself to like a new yoga class or something, or just do something in celebration of like self-care or type of things. You guys know I pretty much do these things anyways for myself. So it's kind of a normal week, but yeah, I'm just excited to like make the most of it. And I also just want to remind you guys that you could still enjoy Valentine's Day single. You could spend it however you want to, and treating yourself doesn't mean that you have to buy yourself flowers, as cliche as that is. I like to buy flowers just for the aesthetic of it. The way that I'm going to be treating myself is probably just by like taking another workout class or a yoga class. And I love trying out new cafes, but also it could just really be as simple as taking a nice long hike, which is another thing that I enjoy. Pouring up a beverage of your choice and watching your favorite like comfort movie or comfort show, whatever it may be. I encourage you to do that for yourself. I just love that February gives me the excuse to do stuff for myself. I'm gonna go ahead and get on with the vlog. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I post weekly vlogs of my life in the Bay Area. So if you'd like to tune in with me, then make sure to subscribe and keep on watching. Y'all are all fake because y'all didn't give me any song recommendations in my last vlog. Just kidding. But speaking of music recommendations, I wanted to share a couple of my Spotify playlists, like in the spirit of Valentine's Day, and especially for the single ladies out there. These playlists that I made like last year or a couple years back, I don't know, like way longer ago, but I've just had them, and every now and then I'll add songs to them when I'm listening to something and I'm like, ooh, that would be good on my playlist. I don't keep up with them as regularly as I probably should. Whenever I remember to, I'll add some songs and update the playlist. I'm gonna make sure to link them down below in the description for you guys. Also, don't judge, because these are just not all of this pertains to me directly or to my situation or anything going on with me. I feel like music is an art, obviously, and it's an expression, and there's such like a euphoria that comes with like finding a song that encapsulates exactly what you're feeling at that specific moment. And then other times it's like these things don't apply to you, but you still like feel like put yourself in the shoes of that person in the song. All that to say, these are songs that compiled over the year or so. They fit into a certain theme of what you could see by the title of the playlist, and they may not all pertain to me during this specific time in my life, but I could relate to it at some point, at one point or another. Music helps me so much, and sometimes there's things that you can't even put into words and express, but I feel like a song just hits the nail on the head. But yeah, anyways, here's some of my playlists. First one, for those that are heartbroken and maybe getting over a breakup. It's gonna take you on an emotional roller coaster. I'm just gonna let you know right now. You're gonna feel the anger, you're gonna feel the rage, you're gonna feel salty and bitter, and it's gonna also bring you down, and you're gonna feel sad, and you're gonna be like, dang, like it's over, like. And it's not just like sad R&B songs or just R&B songs in general. There's some hip hop, there's some pop, various different like frequencies and melodies. Everything from Beyonce's Lemonade to some Halsey to some Summer Walker. You gotta have the Marvin's Room Drake in there, some Sabrina Carpenter, and it may sound surprising, but some D-Lo thrown in there too. So you just kind of get a little bit of everything, no matter what point of your healing journey that you're on after like a breakup or whatever. I feel like you'll be able to find a song in this playlist that relates to whatever part you're on, whether that's the rage, the sadness, whatever it may be. Next one is one of my favorites. It's probably one that I listen to the most. It's that emotionally like unstable, insecure, not knowing what it is type of music. I think every girl at one point or another has fell into a situationship of some sort. You know how unsettling it is and how like toxic it could be, and just you never know like, what are we? Is this a thing? Is this not a thing? So for those that are in that sort of era of their life, that gray area, there's a playlist for you as well. If you've ever been in a situationship, you know that it's always hot and cold. So sometimes you feel on top of the world and you're getting all this attention and love. You feel like, okay, this is fun, like you're having so much fun, there's like butterflies. So there's songs that are in here that emote that feeling of like, I like this is fun, kind of forbidden in a way, like not forbidden, but kind of like sneaky and like, we probably shouldn't be doing this, but we are. And then there's songs of like the cold side when you don't know what's going on and you're just like, okay, so they're not messing with me now, we're not a thing now. There's games being played, and there's also songs of like, okay, let me remind you who you're dealing with where it's kind of like a bitterness to it, where it's like, okay, like you think you could just play with me, but you're not finna play with me. So there's some Demi Lovato, SZA, some more Sabrina Carpenter, Party Next Door, Giveon, Yana Lude. So there's just a little bit of a mixture of everything in that one as well. A little bit more R&B heavy. Last one I'm gonna share with you guys, I haven't really updated it much. This is probably one that I've given the least amount of attention to, and I forget about this playlist a lot. So it is kind of still developing, but I did add another song on it recently with the release of the new Party Next Door Drake album. So by the time that you guys are watching this, hopefully it'll be more songs added, because right now there's only like maybe like 15 or so. I don't know. I mean, say no more. It's self-explanatory. This could be kind of adjacent to the last playlist, situationships, but toxic is on like another level. It's not just exploring situationships, it's exploring a very niche section of that. But yeah, we're the toxicity levels are a little bit higher on this one. We're kind of less on like a sad point. It's more I'm just like, okay, I'm taking back my power. You want to play games? I'm gonna show you games. This is for people that are kind of in their villain era a little bit. This is once you've gotten out of your situationship and you've come to terms with like, okay, this is how it's gonna work. This is how the dating pool is. I'm just gonna play the game a little bit and, you know, do whatever I want. Maybe be a little toxic too. And with this one, I try to keep it like a mix of 50-50, like male perspective and female perspective, because both parties could be toxic. So there's both like point of view. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like a fun playlists. I feel like I do have some other playlists as well. Like I said, some of them are not as like developed, but yeah, I just have so much fun like when I find music that could help express certain emotions. And I always like loved putting together playlists and stuff like that, like even throwing it back to the iPod days, talking beginning iPod nanos and stuff, when we used to have to go on LimeWire and download music illegally before we had like streaming and all that. That was like one of my favorite things to do, was just to go on the computer, scouring the computer for hours and downloading new songs to my iPod. Yeah, it kind of gives me those same feels of doing that. Check it out if you guys want to. Yeah, that's what I've been listening to lately in the spirit of Valentine's Day. But yeah, I just thought I would share that with you guys in case you wanted to check out, since you guys didn't leave me any song recommendations. But it's okay. But if you have any, I'm still open to accepting some song recommendations, so send them my way. Yeah, I'll leave that information in the description below. Morning vlog, happy Valentine's Day. All right, I found this cafe that's super cute, and it's like a cafe slash flower shop. I've been seeing it pop up on my feed and been wanting to try it out. So it is kind of far, but it's also pretty much going to take the same amount of time that it would take if I were to go to the other like floral type of cafe that I was looking at in Oakland, which I went to last year. So I kind of do want to go to like a new one and try something new. So yeah, it's a super like gloomy, rainy day. I low-key was like this close to just not doing anything and not getting up and getting dressed. I was like, you know what, I told myself I would do something for myself, and let's just go and see what it's about. The weather definitely, oh, there was also an earthquake yesterday, and it's so crazy because I literally woke up feeling hungover. Like I felt legit hungover. I didn't drink anything. I didn't eat anything differently or weird. But it wasn't just like the stomach nausea. It was like the room spinning. Like, you know that feeling when you're hungover. It's everything just kind of off balance and weird. And it took me a minute, like all morning I was just feeling like that. A couple of hours later, we had an earthquake and felt it. It wasn't a big one, but it was definitely one where you're like, for a minute. I don't know. Am I psychic? Maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so anyways, the weather has definitely been weird and rainy, and it said it wasn't supposed to rain the rest of today, just the morning. So hopefully it clears up just a little bit throughout the day. I could kind of like go on a walk and stuff like that. But yeah, I just figured I would get a little bit dressed, nothing too crazy, and do my makeup a little bit, and then just go see what this cafe is talking about. I don't really think I'm gonna do too much other than that. This is gonna pretty much be the adventure of the day. I do have to go to work later tonight, so yeah, it's pretty much just gonna be this, which kind of is a drive. Like I said, like a half an hour drive. Hopefully I have enough time to come back. If it's not raining, take a walk. If it is raining, probably just go to the gym and then go to work, which is what I do anyways every day. So yeah, today we're gonna make the most out of it and yeah, I'm excited to try out a new spot. So let's go. I ended up getting a book. I didn't even know they had a bookstore right next to here. But what a cool concept that they have like these blind date books. Give you like a little like summary of what the book is about on the front, and then they give you like little warnings on the back of like any like triggers. Like for instance, this one says it's very graphic, there's misogyny, there's an adult minor relationship, infidelity, stuff like that. This is so cool, and I've never seen it before. I've never seen this concept of where like you kind of don't know what book you're getting. I'll probably wait to open it till I get to the house, or maybe in the car or something. And then I also got a book for my nephew because it's actually his birthday. February is a big birthday month in our family. So my nephew's birthday is tomorrow, and I'm actually going to be seeing him and taking pictures and stuff for him. Little slide thing, slide it, and you get to, I don't know, it's like an illusion. Kill two birds in one stone. So yeah, I didn't plan on actually getting anything, but the bookstore was right next to the cafe. So. Also, the cafe was pretty chaotic, and like I didn't know how anything worked, and they seemed pretty busy, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt of it being like Valentine's Day. It was a bit chaotic, and I was like trying to look at different flowers and plants and stuff, and like when I touched, like, because right in the middle, as you guys saw, there's like a big table of like flowers. I went up to look at something, and the lady was like, oh no, those are for, we're making those. So I guess right in the middle of the thing, the first thing that you see when you walk in, that's where they make their bouquets to order. I didn't even know that the lady worked there. I thought it was just random customers that, I thought you get to like make your own bouquet basically. But apparently not. Apparently that's where they do their arrangements. But it is a really cute shop. It's really small, but lots of good flowers and good coffee, so yeah. Alright, we're back on this side of the bay. It was nice to have a little day out. Just stopped at the Dollar Tree, which I was trying to avoid doing today because I actually ended up going to the Dollar Tree to get these way before, but then I forgot a card. So I really wanted a card, and I wanted to get something extra for my mom. Every year I always get something for the house. Even though all of them are all booed up and they have their own Valentines, I always just like to get something, just, I don't know, something small for the house. Give them this cute little bowl of chocolates and just a little card saying take one of the chocolates. My mom, I'm so glad that this fit perfectly in here. As I was checking out, I saw this little box thing. The inside of it is just a candle, so, and it smells actually really good. So I just got her this and a little card as well. I feel like everybody is checked off. I got my nephew's present, I got myself a little gift by getting that book and a coffee, and then we got the family stuff. And it actually has started to warm up a lot and I'm like hot now. I was gonna try to squeeze in one more thing by going to Crumble to pick up like some Valentine's Day crumble cookies. That's just doing too much. I haven't ate breakfast yet and it's 1 o'clock, so yeah, I need to do that. So I just had my coffee, but I want to make sure I get in something to eat, and then I think I'll still have time for the gym today, which is the goal. And if I do end up going to the gym today, I feel like it'll be a very successful, full, fun day. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. Okay, this is looking pretty promising because the gym parking lot is pretty empty. So hopefully that means it actually is empty and I could just hurry up and bust out what I need to do. I think that freaking coffee had like 3 shots of espresso or something, because I don't know why I have this much energy, but okay, we're gonna go use it. Finally opened that book that I got yesterday. So I just love how cute this is. Take another picture first. Hold on. Okay, we got our little picture. Like, this is probably too like not for everybody, because even me, like, I like being able to open up the book, read the first like couple of pages before actually buying it, because sometimes like the cover looks nice and the summary seems cool, but the way that it's written you might not like vibe with. I'm not trying to be so, girl, just open it. I definitely almost got this. So I'm pretty happy with my my choice to get it, because I definitely did like pick this up and read a few of the first pages, but it was like one of the first few books that I was looking at. I kind of like moved on and looked at other books and then kind of forgot about it. So this one, Sense and Sensibility, Jane Austen. Never heard of it prior to going in there, but tale of wit, romance, and enduring sisterhood. Yeah, I'm excited. I have another book to add. I read The Coworker, I read The Perfect Son, just finished the 3rd Housemaid book. I'll give my review about this now. I feel like it only got good like the last third or like last little bit of the book. Everything in the beginning and all that, like all the details were necessary to get to the conclusion, but I feel like out of all the Frida books, like I had the hardest time wanting to pick up this book. More than anything, it just annoyed me because one of the main like characters, life person, she just annoyed me so much. And the main person, Millie, who it's narrated by, was like not standing up for herself enough. I feel like it was just really like hard to read that. It was just really annoying to me. But yeah, the last like third of the book is when the story actually gets good and gets interesting. Second one was nice to expand on. I feel like they could have just kind of ended it there at the second one, but yeah, like I said, it ended strongly. So and then the last one that they gave me was this one, which is another popular one that I've been hearing about. I'll probably read this one first and then start on this one. I also just have like a couple of random ones over here. I haven't read filler books and I just haven't like really continued to read them and stuff. Maybe I'll tap back into some of them. I don't know the order of it. Just depends on how I'm liking the book selection so far. Yeah, that is the book update. Pretty satisfied with my blind date of a book. Okay, just made it over to Pilates. I'm actually for once early. For once I am early, but excited to see everybody and sweat it out with them. It's a big weekend this weekend because not only is it Valentine's Day weekend, I have family parties this weekend, but then there's also the NBA All-Star weekend that's hosted in the Bay this year, I guess. Like a bunch of events, and I'm kind of getting a little bit of FOMO of not being like out in the cities today. And like, I don't know, there's just a bunch of things that are going on, but then also there's like, it's just like a whole thing to have to get over there. And because there's multiple, like I said, there's some stuff going on in Oakland, and there's stuff going on in San Francisco, this Visco event, photography like gallery thing that's going on, and they have it tomorrow too, but the main thing was this yesterday on Friday night, where they had like the opening night, but they have, I'm hecka mad that I missed out on it today too. There's this a coffee shop, and then they did, after the coffee shop, they did like a little photography walk, and I'm like, that sounds perfect. Coffee, photography, a walk, a scenic walk in the city, like that sounds right up my alley. And I missed out on it this morning because I was thinking we were going to be shooting earlier. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I still have time tomorrow because they do still have their last day is tomorrow, but I feel like all the big events were like yesterday and today. But maybe if I'm feeling up to it tomorrow, since my schedule is pretty clear, maybe I'll just like in the week going into the city. And even though there won't be like a panel and it won't be nothing like big like that, maybe I'll just still go and experience like the gallery of it all and just make a day out of it. But anyways, I'm about to go from being early to late, so let me go in here and I'll see you guys in the Pilates studio. Oh, this is cute. Hi. What's up, what's up?
I do. Maybe it is, but I'll live with it. If it means I'll have you. If we could be together, I'm set shit. Every song about you on my set list. All of my friends wanna hear about us. All of your friends wanna hear about us. So let's roll with the punches that come with a thing called trust. We don't gotta rule out commitment. I want you differently. I think this is love. Yeah. I think this is love. Love. Yeah. You know we get together. All we pass it up. I think I will forever. Maybe we find some luck. Maybe we find some love.
You have 15 more seconds. Keep those hips lifted for 10, 9, 8. Hips a little bit higher. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Am I crazy for trying? And I'm crazy for you.